Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to my YouTube channel in which we learn about English grammar, and today we are going to see about new topic about writing skill. Writing skill will be there in your section C or section D or in section E. Let us see one by one. Today I am going to teach you about letter writing. Writing will be there for the standard 8 also, for standard 9 also, as well as for standard 10 also, as letter writing is also a kind of skill. Okay, but every now and then we have to write a letter. Sometimes we have to write a formal letter, sometimes we have to write informal letter. But as time passes, informal letters are, we can say that, faded away, because it has mobile messages, WhatsApp and email, all these have taken the place of informal letter writing, but somehow we have to go through the formal letter writing. So there are two types of letters. One is formal and the other one is informal letter. Then what is formal letter? So the letters which we send to, where, that sometimes we send to some of the offices, some institution. Okay, so those letters are considered as the formal letter. So letter writing is the, we can say that, most outstanding form of communication. Okay, there are various kind of letters in formal letter also. Okay, so that is complaint letters, request letters, okay, and applications and orders. But here for standard 9th and for standard 10th, applications won't be there. Okay, that is, I'm talking about job application. It will be there for higher secondary students. Okay, so let us see about some of the features of formal letter. Okay, so let us discuss about the format. First of all, about formal letter. So how you have to strictly follow the format of the letter. Don't forget this. Even wherever the comma is required, at that point you have to add the comma. That is what generally when I teach you in the class, at the time also I put stress on each and every punctuation marks. It has its own value. Okay, so here while looking or for preparing this video, my purpose is that you will not miss a single punctuation mark. So you can see it in video whenever you wish. Okay, so how to begin with the formal letter? So in formal letter, first of all, you have to write about sender's address. Sender's address means you are sending the letter. Okay, so your address is required. Okay, so here first of all we have to write sender's address, as we are going to see about the, or we are going to write about the modern letter writing pattern or modern method is accepted in English letter writing. So we have to write everything on left align. Okay, don't write anything on right align. Everything we have to write on left align. That is the first condition. Okay, so here how to write the address, that I am going to see next page. Okay, so sender's address, first of all, thereafter it takes one line space. Okay, immediately thereafter you have to mention the date. Okay, which date you have to mention? Suppose you are writing the letter, okay, today, so then you have to mention today's date. Okay, thereafter again one line space. This space is also required. Okay, and thereafter receiver's address means the letter, this formal letter which you are sending to someone. Okay, so that person's address you have to write, either that institutions or that school address you have to write. Okay, thereafter again one line space you have to follow, and subject you have to mention. As it is formal letter, you have to write compulsorily about subject. Why do we write the subject in formal letter? Because subject states the purpose of that letter, because each and every person, they don't have the time to go through the whole letter. Okay, so from the subject itself it will be very easy for them to specify that about which, for what purpose this letter has been sent to us. So subject is compulsorily you have to mention in formal letter. Okay, and subject you have to mention in one sentence only. Okay, thereafter again one line space. Okay, and after one line space, you have to write the salutation. Salutation means that is opening salutation. That is what we write in informal letter. We write about the dear, okay, or here in formal letter you are not allowed to write about dear, okay. You have to write respected. Why respected? Because formal letter you are sending to some institution, some offices, okay, so that person is not dear to you. Instead you have to show the kind of respect to that person, okay, and that's why here you have to write respected sir or respected madam accordingly, right? And after subject, after first salutation, it comes body. So here it is body. What is that? So it is body here. So in body contains 3 paragraph. Body contains 3 paragraph, okay. So paragraph number 1, paragraph number 2 and paragraph number 3. After completion of first paragraph, again you have to leave one line space. After second paragraph, again one line space, and after third paragraph, again one line space you have to leave. That we are going to see. Okay, so what will you write in first paragraph? So in first paragraph, you have to state the purpose, okay, while in second paragraphs you have to write in detail about the subject which is given to you in your instruction, and in third paragraph will be the concluding paragraph, okay, related to the subject, okay. And at the end of the letter you have to close the letter by closing salutation, okay. So that is, we can say that complimentary clause also it is close, it is also said complimentary clause, okay. This is complimentary clause that in which you have to write about that, you know, yours faithfully, yours sincerely, yours truly, yours obediently, according to you have to write, okay. And thereafter here you have to write at the end, you have to write your, means you have to sign, okay, that signature is required, okay. Okay, then if you are attaching something, okay, generally this won't be there for you, but if you are attaching something, then you have to mention enclosures also. That is, whatever you are going to attach with your letter, that thing you have to mention in your letter itself, okay. So this is the format which you have to follow for writing the letter, whether it is your first exam, whether it is your unit or your annual exam, okay. Okay, let us see with the instruction or with the question itself, so that you will get the proper idea that what to write and how to write, okay. So let us see the instructions. Suppose you will be given this kind of instruction in your letter, in your question paper for question number 15, suppose, okay. So there you have to mention you are given this kind of instruction that Manan Sheth from 24 Mangaldeep Society, City Light Road, Surat, writing a letter to the Municipal Commissioner of Surat about the scarcity of water supply in your area. Sorry, not in your, in his area. Okay, so here you are given the name. Whenever you are given the name, you have to write that name only. Suppose you are not given the name at that time, don't mention your name. Not to mention your name. If you mention your name, then it will be taken like that way, that you have given your identity, and for board students they are not allowed to give their identity by writing even your name. So never ever mention your name for in your examination. Please keep this thing in mind. Okay, now how to write. So this instruction you are not supposed to write in your answer book. You have to mention like this way, that answer 15, okay, and you have to mention only letter writing. These things are already given in your question paper, so not to copy, don't waste your time even, okay. So you have to begin with here answer 15, mention the answer number, as well as you have to, as you are writing it, writing the letter, then you have to write letter writing. This thing you have to mention, okay. So let us begin with the format. So first here you have to left a line, you have to write sender's address. So Who is sender over here? Here Manan Sheth is the sender. So here we'll write about Manan Sheth's address. Okay. And one more thing, that you are not allowed to write this name over here. Here your address will begin with address itself. So what is the address? 24th Mangaldeep Society. Let us write. You have to write like this way. 24th Mangaldeep Society. Okay. It takes comma. Here comma is compulsorily you have to mention. Thereafter you have to mention that area, that is City Light Road. Okay. And again it will take comma. Thereafter you have to mention Surat. Where is that City Light Road? So it is at Surat. So you have to mention Surat. Sometimes students ask me that teacher, we have to write about that pin code or not. It is not compulsorily. You can mention, or if you don't mention then also it will do. No issue. Okay. Now one line space, and thereafter you have to mention date. Okay. So today it is 25th. So we'll mention date. You have to mention the date like this way only. 25th. Right. It is August, 25th August, takes comma, 2020. Suppose this letter you are going to write in your exam and in board. At that time you have to mention about the date on which your English paper is there, right? And that month, and 2021 will be there. Okay. So remember that thing. Okay. 25th August 2020. Thereafter you have to write receiver's address. So who is the receiver over here? Okay, so to whom he is writing the letter? So he is writing a letter to the municipal commissioner of Surat. So this letter is addressed to the municipal commissioner. So here we will have to write about the address of municipal commissioner. Okay, Surat. So that address will we have to write. So you have to follow like this way. One line space and 2. Okay, and after 2 it will take comma. Thereafter you have to write the municipal commissioner. Municipal commissioner, it takes comma. Okay, municipal commissioner you have to mention like this. Atwa lines. Address you have to write Atwa lines. Right. And where is it? Surat. Okay. If you after completion of this, again one line space you have to follow, and thereafter we'll write about subject. Subject, I said before only that it must be there in one line only. So you have to write it as very precise, accurate, and very less words you have to mention, because subject states the purpose. So here, as this is modern method we are following, so you have to write this subject not in middle, but you can write here in left align itself. Okay, and thereafter colon mark, and you have to write that scarcity of water supply, either inadequate water supply. So here scarcity of water supply. See, okay, your subject is completed. Thereafter again one line space, supply. Okay, and opening salutation, we can say that salutation you have to address as you are writing this letter to the municipal commissioner. Okay, so here you cannot write as dear sir. Okay, you have to mention respected sir. Respected sir. Again it takes comma. See, here you have to mention comma, here full point, comma, all these things. These are very technical things and you have to follow it strictly, right? Now we have to write about the body of letter. As we say that body of the letter contains 3 paragraphs. Okay, so after this you have to write the paragraph number 1, paragraph number 2, and paragraph number 3. Between 2 paragraphs you have to leave one line space. Okay, so these later in this letter I am not mentioning that what you have to write. Better we'll discuss that which things are there to be mentioned here. Okay, and thereafter After completion of body, you have to write that complimentary clause, that is yours faithfully. Okay, that way we have to mention. Okay, in paragraph number 1, here no space, here I have mentioned here the space, but here no space. Okay, immediately from here you have to start. Okay, so in paragraph number 1, you have to write about, means you have to state the purpose, that what is the purpose. Okay, so for example, here Manan is writing the letter, so Manan will write about himself and about his area. Okay, so this is a kind of complaint letter, we can say. So Manan will write like this way, that I, Manan Sheth, a resident of Atwa Lines area, and I am very sorry to inform you that in my area, or in the area of City Light, okay, we are not getting enough water supply since many days, and this problem is faced by the people, and they are facing so many other problems related to water. So your first paragraph is completed. See, in formal paragraph later, remember one thing, that not to write in a chatty way, you have to write to the point. Okay, because in formal letter nobody is having that much time to go through your letter thoroughly, right? So you have to state the purpose, that is also accuracy you have to mention. Okay, so now first paragraph is over. Okay, first paragraph in formal letter contains hardly one means hardly 2 or 3 sentences. Okay, now in second paragraph, what you have to write? So in paragraph number 2, paragraph number 2, what you have to mention, you have to write about, here you have to write, you have to state the purpose. Here you have to write about detail. Okay, detail, you have to mention whatever the purpose of writing the letter is there, whatever your complaint is there, about that you have to write in detail. So you have to mention that related to this scarcity of water, then which problems are faced by the people, those things you have to mention. As you know, you are not getting enough water, scarcity means you are not getting sufficient water. So okay, then you have to mention that how many hours you get the water. Okay, so in morning sessions we get only water supply for 1 hour only. Okay, or half an hour only, not more than that. So it is not enough for all the residents of this area. Okay, and they have to face so many problems, like they are not getting enough water for washing the clothes and for household chores. Okay, and therefore people have to buy the water from the private water tankers. Okay, so from those suppliers people have to get the water. Not only this, it is expensive also, as so many people who are serving people, and they have to face this problem in the morning itself, because they have to rush for their office also, as well as this problem is added to them. Next thing you can mention about it, whatever water supply is provided by the Surat Municipal Corporation, that is not the pure water. So it is not a pure drinking water. So people are facing that problem, that they are not getting even the pure drinking water. So that is, whatever water they are getting, little bit dirty is there, and due to that many diseases are spreaded. Okay, and children as well as elders, they are facing such kind of problems. Thereafter, in the third paragraph or in second paragraph also, you can continue that we pay the tax regularly, then also we are not getting this basic necessity of water, which is very much necessary for all the people. So kindly take note of this. Okay, and in the last paragraph, that is paragraph number 3, you have to write about, means subject related, you have to write that it is the concluding paragraph. It is concluding paragraph, that you have to mention that we wish, or all the citizens or the residents of this area residents, so then wish that you will solve this problem as early as possible and provide us the water supply at least 1.5 hour or 2 hours in the morning. Either you can mention like that, 1.5 hour in the morning and half hour in the evening. That will be enough for the people, right? Thereafter you have to write that is thanking you. After all these 3 paragraph you have to mention that is thanking you, full point. And thereafter that is complimentary close, means you are going to close this letter, and thereafter you have to mention like this, that yours faithfully. Okay, yours faithfully, it takes comma. Remember one more thing, that many children, many students, we can say that they do apostrophe mark over here, that is omission mark, but that is not required. Okay, remember you have to write yours like this way only. So yours faithfully, and here you have to mention the name, because in our instruction name is given. Suppose in your instruction name is not given, then you have to write XYZ, or you can write ABC, but here we are given the name, so we have to write about the name, that is Manan Sheth. Right? This way you have to complete your formal letter, as we have discussed about the formal letter. And next time, in next video, we are going to prepare I will tell you how to write the informal letter. Okay, thank you for watching my videos, and if you like, then press the like button, share my channel, and subscribe you if you have not subscribed. Then if you will subscribe, then you will get the latest update all of all my videos. Thank you.